Get it? Yo. Excuse my voice. My voice probably about to go out. My shit's like low-key cracking and shit because last night I had a very, very kind of wild show. So I'm going to talk about the show last night. I had a show with the Jam and Fam, Night Wonder, Rap City, everybody. And it was just amazing to be in a place where hip-hop is alive. You know, we as artists and we as up-and-coming artists, sometimes we get caught up in the programming of the mainstream media. And sometimes we get caught up in it and they make us believe, even the fans, they make the fans believe that this is not what's it no more and everybody should listen to this other wave and whatever. So we get caught up in believing that's the wave. But every time, you know, we get reminded, or I must remind myself that that ain't the wave. It's the difference between a wave and an agenda, right? All this new shit that's being pushed, that's an agenda. Just as well as gangster music was an agenda. You know, all of this shit is an agenda. It's not a wave, it's an agenda. And then the agenda creates the wave. But then it's called a wave for a reason. Now think about this. It's called a wave because it starts off big, and as you become more sure of it, it dies out. So you gotta understand the wordplay of it. The closer the wave gets to a shore, it dies out, right? So the more you become sure of what it is, you're like, yo, I'm pretty sure about this wave, and that's when it dies out. So you gotta start understand. You know, you got to understand one thing. I didn't create metaphors. A lot of niggas be looking at me like I'm the fucking creator of metaphors. I didn't create metaphors. I didn't create double entendres. I didn't create none of this shit. The person who designed the English language created this shit, and it's designed to talk in front of you. It's designed to say things and do shit right in front of you. Once you start understanding what metaphors was used for in the first place, then you start to see the world different. Right? So, you know, when you start to get caught up in this new shit and you look at like the XXL covers, shouts out to Jid, shouts out to select few people. Like even when you look at Jid, Jid is my nigga. Jid is my nigga. We talk all the time. If you even look at Jid's face on the last XXL cover, just look at Jid's face. Jid was like, I do not want to fucking be here. Right? So you gotta understand, right? There's an agenda being pushed. Right? These higher up niggas in these offices, they don't really care about our future. They don't really care about the future of us. You know what's crazy? Yesterday I heard a song by Gucci Mane and Kodak Black on the radio. And the song said, I drink till I'm drunk, I smoke till I'm high, some because I stay fly. And I really thought about that. Like it clicked in my head. I said, this is on the radio? Who okayed this? Like it clicked. No disrespect to Black and Gucci, but it registered in my head. I was like, who the fuck was like, this the one? And it made me realize some demon nigga in the office was like, let's put this one on the radio because I know more people gonna smoke and drink and just destroy themselves, right? So, you know, like I said, I just sit back and I look at a lot of this shit and I listen to a lot of this shit and I really pay attention to a lot of this shit and I realize what it is, right? This shit is a weapon, right? All of this shit is forms of weapons. It's like a weapon of mass destruction. Like rappers are weapons of mass destruction, and this is why these higher up niggas pay us so much, right? Well, why I say us? Them, because I really don't work for none of them niggas. So this is why the higher up rappers pay them. so much, right? All the niggas you see in the radio, all the niggas you see promoting the nonsense, is why they get paid so much. They don't get paid so much because the people like them. They get paid so much because, like, I know what you're going to do to the rest of the people, so let me pay you these millions and put you on the billboards and all this shit so you can continuously destroy the rest of your people. All right, whatever. But more of the story is, when we all fall victim to that shit. We all fall victim to these traps and these little shenanigans. Like, for example, you know, they got people thinking that records don't sell no more. They got people thinking that fans don't buy albums no more. Like, what type of witchcraft is this? To trick the world into thinking that fans don't buy albums no more is witchcraft. It's a form of trickery, bro. Fans do buy albums. Actually, fans are paying more money than they've ever paid in their entire life for music right now. Fans gotta pay to listen to music now. What the fuck? Back then, you paid for a CD, that was it. Nigga, now you gotta pay to keep listening to it. Like, imagine back in the days if you ain't pay your CD bill and your CD didn't work no more. Imagine you had the CD in your radio and that shit said, sorry, your account balance is low. The CD will not work until you pay it. Right? But you know what's so crazy about this whole fuck? You know what's so crazy about this fuckery? Not only is the fans paying to listen to the music, the artist gotta pay for his music to stay up there. You know, like when I upload something to iTunes and when you upload something to like one of these big streaming services, you as an artist have to pay a yearly subscription. Did you know that? See, some of y'all fans don't know that. The actual artist got to pay a yearly. So not only is the artist paying to keep his music up and the fans is paying to listen to it. It's wild. But look, so what I'm saying is this. Going back to hip-hop, all of this shit is making us think that hip-hop is not alive, and all this shit making us think that nobody want to hear that no more. In all actuality, nobody want to hear this other shit no more. In all actuality, half of the songs that come out, nobody like them. We laugh at them. Nobody really like this shit. Nobody like none of this shit, dog. It's like a big joke. It's like a big joke that everybody's like, oh, this shit funny. That's all it is. When you hear these niggas, like, no disrespect, look, disclaimer, no disrespect to nobody, but I gotta say this. When you hear certain niggas, you never thought it was serious. Like, let's be honest. When we first heard Fetty Wap, when you first heard Fetty Wap, you didn't take that serious. When you first heard it, you, so who the fuck is this? Donald Duck? No disrespect. But when you first heard it, you was like, this can't be serious. This is a joke. What the fuck is that shit? Oh shit, this nigga dropped out teddy bears out this thing. It's over. Right? When you first heard some of this shit, it's no way on your God's green earth you took this shit serious. No, some nigga dropped teddy bears out his truck. It was all on the road, almost hit that shit. But look, when we first heard Soulja Boy crank that, we was like, what the fuck is this? I remember I was working at Walmart at the time. I was a fucking motherfucking cashier manager at Walmart. That shit came on the motherfucking radio in the store. You know what was so cold? The song wasn't even mixed yet. It was just on the radio, right? The shit came on the radio in the store, and I was like, Mommy, pregnant, mommy. I was like, wait, what the fuck is this? Right? And that's the thing. Most of this music that be popping off, we don't be taking this shit serious. It be a joke that turn into something. No, I'm keeping it real. This should be a joke that end up turning into something, and then we be laughing at it so much. We be laughing at all this shit, dog. Half of this shit y'all see, we be laughing at it. Like, let's take Blueface, for example. It's more funny than you like it, right? And most people don't like it. Most people don't like it, but we don't like it so much that it's fire. Do that make sense? You got to think, like, on a real level, Blueface is actually popping because of how whack people think he is. Do that make sense? So you got people that's actually good that people don't care about, but because of how whack people think he is, that's why people like him. That's what's happening in this world. Right? We have been programmed to see things in reverse. But see, the difference with Blueface, I'm going to tell y'all this, different with Blueface, he actually got bars on the low. He may be off beat, but he actually got bars, my nigga. Like, I'm not going to lie, he'll throw one or two every, and I'll be like, that's like kind of cold. Right? But bigger than that, right? Bigger than that, what I'm saying is, a lot of this shit that's coming out is a joke. A lot of this shit coming out is a joke. I think, you know what? I would give it to Lil B. I would give it to Lil B, but the joke been happening before Lil B. Lil B was just the first person that said, oh, y'all want whack shit? Or I'm going to give y'all stupid whack shit. Right? I know Lil B personally. Like, I know him personally. Like, I knew him before Bass God. Like, I've been to Stunner Man house. I've been to all them niggas' house. Like, I actually did photography for Lil B. He still don't know it was me yet. Because when I got my face tat, my whole image changed. I did photography for Lil B one time at the studio. I remember he was saying it. It was me, my man, So Hood, Art Digital. And I remember he was saying it, man. He was like, man, it's crazy that people think that I rap like the Got My Van song on. And I was like, shit, that's what I thought. He was like, man, no, like, I could really rap for real, for real. So he was recording a song, and the nigga was in there cooking. Right? He was like, I could rap for real. But it's just, since they put that song out, people think that that's how we are. Like, that they think we rap like that. And that's one of the problems when the world label you as something, that's what you are. They don't want to hear nothing other. So he was like, when I try to rap for real, people don't even listen. So since people want stupid shit, I'm going to just give them stupid shit. And then that's when he started doing all the Bass God shit, Bill Bellamy's and all type of stupid shit. And that shit caught fire. So then he was like, all right, well, fuck it. Yeah, y'all want stupid shit? Hey, I'm going to give y'all the fucking stupidest shit ever. And then he made stupid shit. And then the shit popped off. And now, notice, out of all the niggas in the motherfucking pack, he the only one that's relevant. It's sad. All the niggas in the pack, he the only nigga that's relevant because of doing stupid shit. Absolutely stupid shit. So I understand his pain. But this is the problem, right? We're fighting a war. We fighting a war. And the war is, they want us to do that. The higher up niggas want us to be stupid, and they want us to give the fans stupid shit. If we actually just said, fuck that, let's really give them what they want. Because, see, you got to understand something. One thing about me, I'm going to tell y'all this. I don't never hate on nobody. I don't never hate on no rapper. I don't never hate on nobody. You'll never hear me saying, I just don't like that nigga. No, I fuck with everybody. What I don't like is the content. I fuck with everybody. I just don't agree with certain contents because I'm one of the few people that understand what music is. I understand that music is a tool. So I fucked with a select few people personally, but as a collective, I just really listen to people content and I listen to the message that they're giving out to the world. And I feel like that's where the weapon is, right? There's a weapon in the content. The content itself is the weapon. That's how it works, right? So when I listen, right, I really sit back and I listen to what people talking about, and I'm like, damn, man, like, it's crazy that some of our own people don't even know that this is our problem. What if everybody, like, what if all black rappers was on some wake up shit? What if every black rapper in the world was like, fuck this, fuck the drinking, fuck the smoking, fuck the partying, you need to invest. But what if that became the wave? Right? What if that was the trend? What if that was like the popping thing, like consciousness became popping? What if girls start only fucking with smart niggas? What if girls start saying, I don't care what car you got, I don't care what chain you got, what's your brain like? What if right? What if like everything was like about growth? Everything was about spiritual, mental growth. Like everything is about learning. Like everything was about gaining. That's why when niggas be like, yo, I had album of the year, I just be like, nigga, you had the weapon of the year. You notice I don't never get caught in the album of the year shit. Like, nigga, you got the weapon of the year. You a weapon. That ain't an album, nigga. That's a weapon. That's not an album, bro. That's a gun. You made a gun. That ain't a fucking album, nigga. That is a fucking gun. Want me to tell you why it's a gun? Because you putting more minds in the hole. Nigga, that's a gun with automatic, what you call that, aimbot. That ain't album of the year. That's a aimbot. That's a gun with aimbot on. Guaranteed headshot. Because you putting niggas mental in a hole, bro. I get it, man. Like, I just really look at this shit from a different perspective. And last night in my show, right, shouts out to the Jamla fam, shouts out to Rap City, shouts out to Night Wonder, shouts out to Q, shouts out to Ruben, shouts out to everybody that performed last night. Shouts out to all the artists that performed last night. But it was one of those things where it was like, yo, hip-hop is alive, bro. It's like alive. It's like a lost art that people are trying to get rid of, but it keep fighting. Like, it's alive, bro. So, like, performing last night in front of, like, a hip-hop crowd, like, I'm not talking about, like, last night it was a hip-hop crowd, bro. Like, I'm talking about your deep hip-hop crowd. That bitch was lit for your boy, too. I ain't gonna lie, I was lit, bro. I had packed house, bro. It was lit for your boy. But it was a hip-hop crowd, and it was, like, the love, the energy, the vibe, right? But, see, I learned something about me. I feel like I'm an advanced version of hip-hop, right? I feel like old school hip-hop was more, like, lower energy. it's more lower energy, and there's a formula to older school hip hop, right? I don't necessarily consider myself old school hip hop. I consider myself the advanced version of hip hop. Like, you know how you had the very first Power Rangers? You feel me? With Billy and Zach and all them. I'm like the newer form of the Power Rangers. You feel me? Like the newer one. So, like, one thing that I brought, and one thing that I bring to shows, and one thing that I bring to the hip-hop community is I bring a fucking large amount of energy. And not only do I bring a large amount of energy, I do something that a lot of rappers don't do, which is conversate with the crowd a lot. I'm very vocal when I perform. Why? Because I don't really want you to look at me as an artist. I want you to look at me as motivation. I want you to look at me as energy. I don't want you to just stand there and be like, yo, that dude's a dope rapper. I don't want you to look at me as a dope rapper. Damn, I'm like kind of sexy. Yo, look at me. I'm lit right now. I look like I got a filter on or some shit. I'm like, yo, I got the glow right. I'm glowing. Look at me. I'm like glowed up right now. Look at your boy. I ain't even, damn, I've been driving this whole time. I ain't even look at myself. I'm like, you feel me? Shit. But you know what's crazy though? The best part about what I've become and what I am becoming is just being a very positive energy in this world, right? So last night, like, it was a lot of shit happening last night, and this when I really noticed what type of person I was and who I have become and what I'm becoming. So last night there was a lot of shit happening, shit that y'all might not really know about, but it was shit happening, bro. It was shit happening. And what I mean by shit happening is, what I mean by shit happening is, last night there was a lot of gangs in there. Because, you know, they had a few artists that still promote that. So last night when I say it was a lot of gangs in there, it was a lot of, come here. It was a lot of gangs in there. There was a lot of Bloods, there was a lot of Crips in there. And the thing with Bloods make it known when they somewhere. You know, Crips be incognito. Hey, chill, man. You know, Crips be incognito and shit. But it was a lot of Bloods there. Whole lot of Bloods there. And what was crazy is, you know, I'm from the streets. I'm not gonna act like I'm not. So I know how to look at, you know what I mean? I know how to look at stuff, and I know how to maneuver through stuff. So I'm just looking around, I see people talking, I see people whisper. So I said, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna walk dead in the middle of the pack. And not only am I gonna walk in the middle of this pack, I'm gonna let my energy be known. So what I do is, I see everybody over there all, you know, because gangbangers, they all stick together like roaches. Like, one thing about gangbangers, they be scared when they talk. I've been out with all the homies, niggas be scared. Nobody want to get caught slipping, so everybody stick together in the pack. So I walk right into the pack, and all I do is shake hands. How you doing, brother? Bless, 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 right? Bless, 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 bless. We all here together, baby. Boom, boom, boom. It's positive love, energy. Boom, boom, boom. Bless. I walk right in the circle. Immediately. I'm not going to stand on the other side of the room and keep looking and everybody looking over there. We look. I'm going to walk right in the middle of the circle. I'll walk right in the middle of the circle. Bless, brother. Bless, my brother. Bless, my brother. Boom, boom, boom. Walk right up because I learned something, bro. I learned something. Come here. You got to change the energy. If you don't change the energy, it's just going to keep on turning to negative energy. It's going to keep on turning to bad energy. So you got to walk up and engage in that, bro. You got to walk up and engage it. You got to change. When you feel a specific way like that, you got to change the energy ASAP. You got to change it. You can't just let the night play out and see what's going to happen. You got to change the energy. So I walk right up in the middle of all the shit. What's up, bro? Nice to meet you, bro. Daylyt. Positive energy, dude. You know, bunch of guys in here. We guys, black men, boom, 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 black. I walk right. And it's crazy because you have certain niggas like, they was so stuck in their gangbanger thing, they didn't even really know. They was just like, oh, shit, this is... Now I was like, positive energy, love, vibes. Let's have a good show. Boom, boom, boom. The motherfuckers was like, damn. You know, by the end of the night, a few niggas reached out to me. By the end of the night, a few niggas reached out to me in the DMs like, hey, bro, you feel me? Hey, that shit was some real shit, my nigga. Like, you know, and there was a few people there that don't really get along with, you know, the people that I grew up with. And, you know, they reached out like, bro, that shit was some real. And, you know, what I do after every show, or not even after every show, but either before every show, I just wait for the vibe to see what the vibe looking like. But this is one thing I do at every show. I tell everybody, hey, look at the person next to you, give them a hug. That's one thing I do at every show. Every show. Look at the person next to you and give them a hug. I don't care who you are. You ain't about to be in here with no negative energy. Hey, get your butt over here. You ain't about to be in here with no negative energy. You gonna hug somebody next to you, even if you don't know them. This is how we gonna spread that energy. Right? Right. Hey, Pixie, come on. Pixie, get over here. So you know what'd be funny though? You know what'd be funny? You be seeing niggas in the front mad dogging and shit. Niggas be trying to hold on to their gangster thing, and somebody come hug they bitch ass. Niggas, stop all that fake ass tough guy shit, nigga. You ain't about to be in here being tough. Get your bitch ass hugged. Pixie, come on. Up, come on. Hey, up. Come on, Ray. Niggas be in there trying to be tough, get your bitch ass hugged in the heartbeat. You ever seen a nigga who was mad dog and get hugged? Nigga mind be all fucked up. I respond, look and smile. And I tell them from the Batmobile. Hugs are important sometimes, bro. Hugs are very important sometimes. Like, I respond, look and smile. Some of y'all niggas like, I need a hug. Nah, nigga, you don't need no hug. You just need to go outside. Get your bitch ass out the house. Depressed ass Fortnite playing ass nigga. Some of y'all niggas don't need no hug. Some of y'all niggas need to go outside. Take a walk one time. Get some fresh air. Depressed ass nigga. I got some shit I gotta do. So I'll get back to y'all niggas.